Mahi Ramakrishnan, senior journalist, is now joining us live from Kuala Lumpur. Mahi, what is the situation currently? We understand there have been conflicting reports that have been coming out from the government on the one hand and the military from the other.
One point you have the Malaysian authorities, the airport authorities saying that 5 people did not board and their bags were dropped off, and then you have the Malaysian police chief saying no, everyone got on board. And then now you have the military saying that they actually picked up a radar where the flight could have flown over the Straits of Malacca before disappearing. So now we have the rescue team which is combing the Straits of Malacca, and then suddenly you have the military again saying, no, that was not right, and I don't know who said it, and you shouldn't even have reported it. So everything is really so up in the air. It's getting family members really angry. The Beijing government is extremely angry because, Malaysia has a long history of press information, and people are thinking that the government is withholding information, and that is really making the family members who are waiting anxiously for any news really angry.
Well, Mahi, there's a lot of anger as well at the moment. Also shock at the fact as to how in this day and age a bizarre situation like this can take place where the flight absolutely vanishes from the radar.
Exactly. That is exactly what people are asking. How come a flight can just go missing and no one is able to find it? And this is, over 4 days. So there have been lots of theories which have been floating around. And again, because the Malaysian authorities were not forthcoming with information, people were saying that it could have been a terrorist hijack. And then, and now people are saying that because of the stolen passports, chances are that it might not actually be a hijack. Just 2 people, 2 Iranians who were actually trying to migrate and could have bought the services of people smugglers. And, if you really look at the South China Sea, the Vietnam part of the South China Sea, the sea is very shallow. It's about 60 to 80 meters deep. So if at all the plane had crashed there or there were debris, the investigators should have been able to find it. And even the Straits of Malacca, they're combing it, and if there is debris, if fragments of the plane, if the plane has crashed, then the fragments should come floating up. Because the fact remains that, almost every part of the plane floats, including the seats. So, the question remains as to why no one is even able to, identify anything.
So where did Malaysian Airlines jet vanish? Where did MH370 go? That's the million-dollar question. And let's now look at the safety gear that these planes are loaded with. We're looking at 377. Let's look at the first feature. It's the aircraft's transponder code, which can be changed to indicate cockpit intrusion in case of emergencies or even hijack, and allows easy identification of aircraft on radar. That's the first feature. The second one, of course, is the integrated airplane information system. Now, this in fact provides the flight and maintenance crew who are on the plane, on board the aircraft, with the information concerned with overall condition of the aircraft. The third safety feature that's there is of aeronautical radio that is incorporated in the plane. It permits the airplane system associated computers to communicate through a common wire path. The fourth safety feature, let's look at that. This is enhanced ground proximity warning system. It displays potentially threatening terrain and gives audible alert, the beep that you hear in many movies, up to a minute in advance of a possible terrain conflict, and that too again is recorded. The fifth safety feature is the FD, which is flight data recorder. Now it records data from airplane sensors onto a medium designed to survive an accident. The data collected can help investigators determine the cause of accident. That's flight data recorder. And the sixth one is, of course, the fly-by-wire technology. The 777 actually uses wires to carry electrical signals from pilot control wheel column and pedals to a primary flight computer. So these are the basic features which the 777 is loaded with, but considering that even the wreckage of the aircraft has not been found, so getting access to a flight data recorder or other such features right now is all in the realm of speculation.